Hey, Global Girls and Beyond. I'm actually here with you today. I'm in Honduras. I'm on Roatan Island. And I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about, this is so cool. I'm having a great time. But I want to talk to you guys about Lauren Zoeller. And she has been my life and wellness coach for almost a year now. And I really feel like I want to do this testimonial because I want you to be able to know what it's like to have a life coach and know what it's about. A lot of people kind of are scared to have that vulnerability to talk to somebody about what's going on in their life, and yet they don't feel comfortable enough to also tell their friends or family. And I was kind of at that point where I felt a little bit alone, and I'm actually a business consultant. And so for me, I thought, well, I'm a consultant, I should know these things and shouldn't have to worry about, talking about things with a life coach or a wellness coach. But when I went to New Power Yoga over on 8th Avenue, they had just opened, one of my friends who is also a coach recommended that maybe I talk to Lauren, because after yoga I felt so much better and I had started to incorporate yoga in my life. And then I was like, well, maybe I will. And I had reached out to Lauren and kind of asked her what she did, and she offered a 30-minute session for free. And I was like, well, I have really nothing to lose, so I'm going to try it out and see what it's like. In the first call that we had, I was kind of nervous, and I really didn't know what I was going to talk about or what it was about. And I really honestly didn't even know what was wrong. I just knew that the coping mechanisms that I was using in my everyday life didn't seem to make me feel that I was grounded, and I felt like I constantly had a little bit of anxiety, and I'm not a person that normally feels that way. I'm usually full of energy and excitement, and I had noticed that my spark was a little bit dim and it wasn't quite my energetic level. And then I started to look around and realized that in my house I actually was very disorganized, and that was part of the reason I was feeling a little bit of anxiety, was that my mind felt like my physical life. So I had piles of paper in places, and I was like, the excuse that I was using was I just started a new business and I'm not really sure where to file these things yet, but that's not the kind of person that I am. And so I kind of knew the underlying thing that was there was probably something to do with what I've been going through in my life. And I had recently been divorced, so I was divorced about 3 years prior, and it was a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting it. And so I kind of feel like a lot of that was pending and hanging over from emotions I hadn't dealt with, and I thought that I had worked on myself and done a lot of reflection work, which I was normally used to, but it wasn't the way that it was working for me anymore. And by talking to Lauren, it had to be the first 10 minutes or 12 minutes that I spoke to her, I felt very comfortable telling her why I was calling, and it was because I didn't feel like I could address things as quickly and easily and make decisions as quickly and easily as I normally did. And being an entrepreneur, as a consulting professional, you really need to be able to do those things, not only for yourself, but for other people. And so by doing these calls with Lauren, she discovered, in the first call, she discovered what it was, and it was pending emotions that I had from my divorce. And I felt like I hadn't had a routine, and that's really what we tackled. Was my routine was gone, because I had still been trying to live the routine that it was when I was a couple, when I was partnered up. And so now that I was independent, I couldn't kind of figure out what I was supposed to be doing, and I'm still self-motivated. I have a lot of desire, a lot of drive, ambition, but these things didn't matter because I wasn't feeling like they were. And so a call after call, we got my diet together. I was asking her about nutrition, and really when she says that she's a wellness coach, she really is all of those things. It's all about life balance, and that's what I was seeking. So in my business, I really did want to make sure that I was telling my clients the right things by saying you can be an entrepreneur and you can still have life balance. And without living that, I felt like there was a little bit of hypocrisy, and so I couldn't keep doing things that way without help. And Lauren helped me to secure the honest, authentic life that I wanted and grow my business because of it. And so now I have a waiting list for my clients, which is remarkable. I love that. I hate that I have to keep people waiting, but I'm very humbled and thrilled with the fact that I have the opportunity to help so many people get through the things that I've already been through. And so if you were to ask me, would you recommend Lauren? Absolutely. Lauren is actually helping another one of my clients as well, and I tell all of my clients that you want to at least give her a call and just see if she can help you through some of the chaos that you have when you're an entrepreneur. That's not the things that I do. I help with strategy and implementation and analytics and those kind of things, and Lauren's more about you. And so if you are wondering if you should talk to Lauren, the question is, the answer is yes, absolutely. The way that I'm living life balance now, since I spoke with her, as I was talking about travel and owning a travel company and being a global girl, but now, I mean, you can see I'm actually in Honduras shooting this video, and this has worked for me. So I am here at Infinity Bay, and I am on the beach. I'm about to eat the most fabulous ceviche. I've met wonderful people, and I'm here for a great cause. It's the Made in Roatan program, where we're helping women, and actually men too, with the artisans that are here, about 25 of them, be able to create and make the items that are being sold here on the island, and I import those back into the country. And so if you want to be a part of making a difference in the lives of others, make sure you contact me at GlobalGirl.life. And if you want to know how to live a whole life and to live balance, then you want to contact Lauren Zoeller. I'll put her information below. And also, that's the wildlife, guys. This is amazing. You have to come to Roatan. I'm going to peace out now, but I hope that you have a fantastic day and you're living your best life. Global Girl out.